everybody, Jason here from GhostbustersNews.com, and it has been a couple weeks, but I'm back here again on a Friday, which means it's time for another installment of Ghostbusters News Fan Mail Friday. And let me tell you, today I am pumped, I'm excited, because we have got 10 packages, boxes, envelopes, it's a multitude of things, but we're gonna get to them all today. But before I do, as always, a quick reminder, if you have anything you would like to send in to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, we got a mailing address and it can be found right down below in this video's description. With that being said, let's get to the unboxings. So coming up first, we've got a package from Jacob in Raleigh, North Carolina. And it looks like we've got some art inside as well as a letter. Letter reads, "Dear Jason, my name is Jacob. I run a YouTube channel." This is his YouTube channel right down below. Go check him out. This is the first time I have sent anything fan mail, so I hope you like it. You can tell how much I love Ghostbusters by watching some of the videos on my YouTube channel. The dude is just advertising his YouTube channel on my YouTube channel. I mean, come on. Seriously though, go ahead once again, check him out. Now, aside from promoting his YouTube channel, Jacob, once again, he also sent in some fan art. With this one here of Hook and Ladder 8, the Ghostbusters Firehouse in New York City. There's also this one, and I love the line work here of the Ghostbusters logo. And we've got a proton pack. Love the attention to detail there with the cyclotron lights, all the labels, looks great. And then finally, we've got the Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. So coming up next, we've got something here from SCGB. That's all it says. Who is SCGB and why are they sending me things? Oh, this is the Still City Ghostbusters. I know these guys. In fact, they sent along one of their Still City Ghostbusters patches. We advertised the sale of these patches a couple months ago over on our main site. And this was to help fund the annual Toys for Tots drive that the Still City Ghostbusters, they take part in. That's hosted by a local radio station, 96.1 KISS FM. And no, I don't have an amazing memory. I'm just reading it off the letter that they sent. David Schwartz of the Still City Ghostbusters, he sent this. David, hello. I thank you for that patch. As well, also inside, he sent along a couple of stickers. We got some regular looking stickers, some shiny ones. These look great. Now moving on, we've got another little letter here, and this is from nobody. It doesn't have a name on it. It just says it's from France. All I can think of now is that one kid from Kindergarten Cop, where they ask about, you know, where's your father? Who's your father? And he's in France. I think that was Kindergarten Cop. I'm pretty sure it was. That's another Ivan Reitman movie. This one, it's a letter. It's also a piece of art. But first, let's get to the letter here. It says, "Hello, my name is Zachariah. I am 9 years old and I live in France. I love Ghostbusters and I'm a fan of your channel. Zachariah, then I'm a fan of you. Thank you. I wish we could find all the amazing Ghostbusters merchandise in France, especially the Proton Pack." I'm guessing he's talking about the Spirit Halloween Deluxe Replica Proton Pack. Listen, I'm in Canada, and while we still get some of those items up here, we don't get everything, so believe me, I do know how you feel. And once again, Zachariah included some art here of a mini puffed inside the Ghostbusters logo. Kind of a recreation of what we saw at the end of Ghostbusters Afterlife. As well, we also have the Proton Pack and Slimer. From there, we got another one that doesn't actually say who it's from. It does say, congratulations, England on it. So, congratulations, England? Oh, it says congratulations, England, and then I can't make out the rest, but then it says football team, which would be soccer over here. I'm in a mood today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the 10 pieces of fan mail, but I'm excited. Oh, snap, 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 make your booty go clap. Here we go. This is, what? This is a patch. As you can see, it's a Bearded Ghostbusters patch. Well, I should say it's actually a Bearded Busters patch. And this was sent to me by the Bearded Buster over on Instagram. We're going to include his social media link down below in the description, so be sure to check him out. On top of the patch, he also included a Bearded Busters sticker. And I guess this means that I'm a member of the Bearded Busters, despite not really having a beard. I mean, I have a goatee. I'll be honest, I'm a grown man and I can't grow a beard. I mean, I've tried, but it gets a little patchy around the sides. This is the closest I'm ever gonna come to having a beard. A patch that says I'm a member of a bearded group. Thank you. Moving on, we got a big boy here, and this is from John in Red Bank, New Jersey. John sent me a license plate. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that here in a second. Because first, there is a note here, and it reads, "Dear GBN, Greetings once again from Boo Jersey. John says that he got this license plate made at Six Flags back in either the summer or fall of 2016. That's very important to the story. Either the summer or the fall. We need to know. Now here it is. Check this out. We got Moogly right there in the middle. He's busting free. There's no sign around him. With the writing there, much like the letter, it says, "Greetings from Boo Jersey." John, I thank you for that. That is awesome. Coming up next, we got a letter from Michael in Tennessee. And Michael, just so you know, I lived like 6 years of my life in Tennessee. Not that it's important to this video whatsoever. I just thought I'd share that with you. You're the only 10 I see. Ha. Okay then, going to the letter here. Thank you for all you do. I have been going through a lot of... Why am I holding the letter to the camera? I'm just going to read it normally. I've been going through a lot, and it makes me feel joy every time I see anything Ghostbusters. So as a thank you, I'm sending you this Felix patch as a thank you. You know what? That's honestly awesome. I thank you so much. The fact that these weird videos about Ghostbusters can bring people joy, that's cool. That's really cool. I thank you for those kind words, honestly, from the bottom of my heart that once again lived in Tennessee for 6 years. And here it is, once again, a Ghostbusters patch starring Felix the Cat. And I don't really know all that much about Felix. Like, I remember growing up and there was like the TV show, I think it was called The Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat. And I know this character, he's been around for years upon years upon years. And once again, while I don't know too much about Felix, the design here is fantastic. We got Felix giving the wink there, holding the real Ghostbusters style Neutrino wand in hand. Once again, Michael, thank you so much for this. Now from there, we've got a package from Patrick in Cambridge of the UK. And Patrick, I know, he's actually a Ghostbusters News Patreon member. Patrick, as always, I thank you for that. And throughout the years, he sent in quite a few items here to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, mainly surrounding the, what is it called? I'm drawing a blank. The Hero Collector Ecto-1. You know, the one that we were building here on the YouTube channel. And then Eagle Moss Hero Collector, they kind of went like out of business, so I don't really know if I'm going to continue building it here. I hope I can. But anyways, Patrick, he's been sending in some of the upgrades and mods for that build. So once again, Patrick, I thank you for those, and I thank you for being a Patreon member, and I thank you for what's inside this package right now, which the first thing, it's a card. And it reads, "I know exactly who you're going to call. You're older than Vigo the Carpathian." Patrick, I thank you so much. Opening it up, it says happy birthday. For those that don't know, my birthday was earlier this month, August 11th. On the back, it says, "See more of Captain Cardman's hilarious designs at thecardshop.co.uk. There's a plug for Captain Cardman. But Patrick, seriously, thank you so much for the birthday card. I gotta admit, I throw away a lot of my birthday cards every year. This one, I'm keeping a hold of. And as I just mentioned, Patrick, he loves sending in those Eagle Moss Hero Collector Ecto-1 mods, and I've got 3 more here. This includes an upgraded metal rear door vent, a self-adhesive rear seat back cover, as well as some model tire dressing. Now, all of these, they weren't made by Patrick, they were made by the highly talented Mike Lane of Mike Lane Mods. As always, if you want to grab any of these items, I'm going to include a link over to Mike Lane's website down below in this video's description. Once again, I just want to say I love this birthday card, despite the fact that it said that I'm older than Vigo the Carpathian. I love it. I love the ghost trap right there. I love it. Now, moving on from there, we've got something here from Jeffrey Keenan in Worcester, Massachusetts. And Jeffrey, I know he's actually sent in stuff in the past. I'm pretty sure he sent in some, like, magnets, like maybe a year or so ago. And from what I feel in here, I think there's more magnets. And if that's the case, I'm even more excited because the last magnets I got, they were great. And I'm just going to say magnets again. Magnets. Magnets. I hope there's magnets inside of here. I hope there's some Ghostbusters magnets. Letter reads, "Hello, Jason. I finally got around to making some more Ghostbusters 3D printed magnets." Now, I could read these because I just glanced and he actually mentions what 4 characters there are, but I want to be surprised instead, so I'm just going to reach my hand in the bag and take a look. This is like a Royal Rumble. Okay, so the first character here, okay, we've got the Sandman. One of my, if not my all-time favorite real Ghostbusters villain. And the print work on this looks beautiful. This is so good. Coming up next, we have got... we got a couple magnets sticking next to one another. There we go. We have got Sam Hain, or Sam Hain. However you want to pronounce his name, we got him there with his really evil growl on his face, this sneer. And I mean, this one is perfect timing considering Halloween is just around the corner. After that, we have got, ooh, come out and play, child, the Grundle. One of the most twisted characters in the real Ghostbusters. Heck, he even made an appearance in Extreme Ghostbusters. And let me just add the 3 characters so far I've grabbed out of here. They are like my 3 favorite real Ghostbuster characters ever. Yes, I know there's other iconic characters, and let me tell you, I love the Boogeyman, but the Sandman is better than the Boogeyman. Fight me on it. And coming up last, okay, now the design here is great. I mean, fantastic even. It is Killer Watt. And whenever we're talking about Killer Watt, I always have to bring up the fact that his voice actor was James Avery. That's right, the one, the only Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And when it comes to this magnet, I also need to touch on the fact that it glows in the dark. Jeffrey, seriously, you outdid yourself with these 4. I've got the other ones you sent to me. They've been on my fridge ever since. These are gonna join them right now. Coming up next, we got a little package here from Clarksville, Tennessee. Another one from Tennessee. Just so you know, I lived in Tennessee for about 6 years. There is a letter here. It says it is from Steven, and it reads, "Hi Jason, I'm a huge Ghostbusters news fan." Steven, once again, that means I'm a huge fan of you. He says he's always wanted to be on Fan Mail Friday, so he has sent some coloring pages over to the Ghostbusters News headquarters. He even sent a couple that I could color in and then put back here in the collection room. Steven, that's an awesome idea. So once again, we have a coloring page here of the Ghostbusters 2 logo. Throwing up the old deuce there. From there, we've also got this one of Dr. Ray Stantz, the heart of the Ghostbusters. And Steven wrote at the bottom, "This only took me 10 minutes. And then we got some coloring pages that allow me to bust out the Crayolas and enjoy. So once again, Steven, I thank you for these. Coming up last, I've got a box here with the Gozer logo, the Gozerian logo on the side. And I have no idea what's inside of here. I'm assuming something Gozerian based? Okay, so there's a letter first. Let's get to the letter. It says Galactic Ghostbusters up here. It's in blue, it's in green, and it reads, "Jason, here is one for the archives. Enclosed is a rare head sculpt of Ivo Shandor sent by Dr. Ray Stantz to me some many years back as a gift when I graduated from the old GB headquarters academy." Is this role-playing? Are we role-playing right now? Okay, I'm in. With Gozer's recent return, I fear that this spiritual relic is no longer safe outside of Ghost Corps headquarters. Please handle and send this to them. So, yeah, here it is. I've got Ivo Shandor's head, or should I say, a sculpt of Ivo Shandor's head. And this is pretty slick looking. It looks like it takes inspiration from the 2009 video game, as well, of course, Ivo Shandor's appearance in last year's Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now, sadly, I do have to add that it appears that there was a bit of damage when it came to shipping this to the Ghostbusters News headquarters. Now, I'd like to imagine that maybe this damage is just due to a terror dog trying to retrieve this sculpture of Shandor's head as it was crossing the border, and then maybe there was like this big epic standoff between the terror dog and border control, and they started hitting him with like nightsticks and just like, you can't have Ivo Shandor's head. And, you know, eventually they called the Ghostbusters, and the Ghostbusters, they busted the terror dog. And that's why I've got Ivo Shandor's head on this episode of Fan Mail Friday. Listen, if you can roleplay, I can roleplay. That's the reality I'm choosing to live in right now. This was damaged because of a terror dog. Oh, I should also mention that this was sent in by Gus of the Galactic Ghostbusters. So Gus, I thank you for sending me Ivo Shandor's head. And while we're at it, a huge thank you once again to everybody that sent in fan mail that was featured on this episode. And like I said at the top of the video, if you have anything you would like to send in to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, we got a mailing address and it's down below in this video's description. That's all I've got for you here right now. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. We have a link to that down below in the description, and I'll see you right back here next time.